guys, Nordron here. Today, I'm going to be doing my very first ever tutorial to make something complicated. It's fairly easy if you use Weebly or Web or my world. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I just woke up, so. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create your very own web page. Now you can create for the whole wide web. You need some coding in it, but if you want it to be styled, come back to part 2 later. So, here we go. So as you see, if you're in Windows, use Notepad. Microsoft Word is not really good for coding because it's just not good for coding. If you're on Mac, use Text Wrangler. So, yeah. So, shall I begin? Okay. So, what you always want to do is to slash doc type HTML. So, as you see, you make this H. And of course, you want to add that in. So what you want to do is that you want to save it somewhere, safe. So what I'm going to do, basically, folder, let's do my web page. And what you should do is that you can put all your files in here. So, now this is a really important thing that you can do. You should put in the name. I'm just gonna be putting my web page, but you always have to save it as an HTML file. I also not work for this. So what you want is also you want the title. Basically the title could be anything. You see how it just shows this and it says new tab? You can change that to anything for your thing. So let's do title. Title. Let's do my web page again. And so yeah. And if you want to close it, you always have to do that. And also, I forgot something. You also have to put in HTML, so it knows what file you're using too. You always have to put it in. Even if you save it as an HTML, you always have to put it in. Now, if you want to start, you can put this in. You could do slash P, which stands for paragraph. Or you could do this, but it doesn't. Or if you want a neat, you could do that. H2. Basically, H2 changes the font size. So if you want H1, it'll be big. H2 small. You'll see. Welcome to my page. And what you want to do is that you want to close the paragraph. You want to close the H2. So yeah, save as my web page dot HTML. Yes. So also, if you want to open it and anything, it doesn't really matter. But I recommend Google Chrome because, well, you'll see why soon. My web page. And what we're going to do is that you can choose default program, but you also want to do it with Google Chrome. And as you see here, it says this. Basically, everything that you did here, what happened to the title of my web page. You see this right here? It says my web page. So you have finally gotten started. So, are you ready for more? So what I want to do is that I want to say what my favorite hobbies are. Now I'll be right back with this. So yeah. Sorry for the delay. I actually was trying to check something, but it's okay now. So instead what you're trying to do is under the HTML tag, you want to put in /head. Now after this, you will have the /title, and then after this, you will have to close the head. Yep. Right. Sorry. You will now, under the /title tag, you will have to close it. And now after that /head, you want to put in /body. And then you write everything that you want down here. Is it cool? Good. So, welcome to my page. As you see here, H1 will be the biggest, obviously. Save as my web page.html. Okay, so what you want to do? Is that obviously you want to write something. So what you want to do is that you want to do this, of course, paragraph, as I told you before. So you basically write down anything you want. Wait. Nope, never mind. Okay, so basically what you want to write under it is simple. You can write almost anything. Close that to a H1. So what the P does, I'm just gonna put in my name is Cooper and I play Minecraft. And after that, you obviously want to close the paragraph. Now, I need to explain something here. What is H1? Basically, H1 is from the biggest to the smallest. 1 is the biggest and 6 is the smallest. Each one of them are like the CEO or something. So basically, H1, if you put it in, you will have the biggest one. H2, smaller, H3, even smaller, and so on until it goes to H6, which is the smallest. Now, I want to say something. Do you want to change this kind of font? Well, I'm going to do something. Maybe I should do some like emphasis. I'm going to do an emphasis. And of course, close emphasis. Now, let's save this and see what we get. Now, this is my web page that I made. It's really cool. You should, so what I'm going to do is that you always want to refresh it, and ta-da! My name is Cooper, and I play Minecraft. So you guys might want to make that a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is all you have to do, that you also will put in, I'll do H5, or instead of putting that in, you can easily do strong and close. Strong. Okay, now let's see what we get. No, that's my Code Academy. So, okay, right here, I'm going to do a refresh. My name is Cooper and I play Minecraft. Ta-da! Now, you might be thinking, this is kind of boring. Now, the better you get, the more you can do. So, basically, what we want to do is that we can, if you want, this is optional, you can put images here and stuff, but we're going to save this for next time. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put in another paragraph. So basically, I'm going to create another section. Let's do, H2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some some Nintendo updates. So basically, you might be thinking, okay, but wait, didn't we forget something? We forgot to do that paragraph, and we forgot to do that paragraph. So we're gonna close the paragraph, we're gonna close H2, and there you have it, some Nintendo updates. Now, what you want to put under is optional. You can change your title, it doesn't matter what you do. So let's do this. So what I'm gonna do is, let's do this. We are gonna, obviously, we could put in mostly anything down here, but you still need to end the paragraph. So let's do new Super Smash Bros. In October. So, and then we're gonna close that, hit that, and basically you always want to do this for each line you make, but also I really recommend doing this. You don't have to, but I just really want to do it. It's optional, you don't have to. So, new Super Smash Bros. In October, featuring Greninja and other new characters. So yeah. So basically we're gonna close that paragraph again. Now there's many things that you can do with this. You can keep writing, or you can just add on some images or something. But I'm gonna save that till next time. So as you see here, we got everything you want, basically. But the reason why, if you refresh, you always have to save your log, of course. Even if you do save, it will always have this. So yeah, we're getting good, actually. Now, here's the question. Do you want to play a game on your thing? Now, we're going to save that till another time, but for example, let's do my Mad Lib game, because this is basically what you can do. Plural noun, you can basically do anything. Let's do aliens, part of body, but it doesn't really matter. What's a verb? Kick, name, Cooper, name politician, Emma Watson, adjective, you could do anything. Like, you could add an underwear. You can add an underwear. You can add in pants. You can basically do anything. A job, engineer. You could do nouns, plural. Let's do bearded dragons. Food, pizza, and you have 3 nouns. I'll do I think this is the one. Poo, meteor, and let's do laser gun. And an adjective I forgot. Let's just do huge. So basically what you can do is that you can click this and you have this. Friends, Romans, aliens, lend me your butt. I come to kick Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lies after them. The good is often told with their Cooper. So let it be with Emma Watson. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was huge. If it was so, it was a grievous fault. If you have underwear, prepare to shed them now. You all do now this pants. I remember the first time Caesar put it on. Though this wrote below Brutus stabbed, for Brutus, as you know, was Caesar's engineer. This was the kindest media Oh, here's the poo on the Cecil's cereal. To every Roman laser gun he gives, to every several man, 75 bearded dragons, heroes and pizza. One comes another. So yeah, you can basically do many things. Now, before we end this, I'm gonna say something. There are 3 types of things that you can have for your webpage. JavaScript, that'll be one of them I'll be doing later on. I'll be doing CSS and some HTML. How do you know the difference? Well, do you see like let's say, you see YouTube and that has a bunch of styles in it. Now, let's go back and say that has a bunch of style, and that is CSS. CSS, like, do you know those colored the colored font and like websites? That's CSS. Fancy like style, like how it all fits up, is CSS. Now that game that I just showed you on my channel, basically, what you could do is that this is actually JavaScript. This is all controlled by JavaScript because it adds on to here. But what we were just using for this is HTML. HTML, in my opinion, is the easiest. So basically, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna add a few more things quickly. So I'm gonna speed this up. So enjoy.